Slow loading. I gather everything's working as it's supposed to. At least it appears to be. Whoop. Very sluggish stuff. Alright. Well, we are up and running. Hello, lifers. We are, I think, about ready to wrap things up. I'm going to do a little bit of hanging out here in GTA. Don't have anything in particular planned. I'm going to go ahead and steal some supplies and, you know, basically just kind of hang out. But it's time to start wrapping things up a bit. There's only about 2 hours left in the BYOC, so, and 2 hours left in QuakeCon. So it's a good time to kind of just relax, hang out for a last little bit, and then start tearing down. Zimbabwe? Alright. So, before I go any further, let me swap out some weapons, because it's every time. The guns I want to use, possibly, because I'm gonna go raid some people. This is one of those little missions that's kind of fun to do.
And nuts simultaneously.
In order to get some supplies, I have to go and wipe out the people that are set up in this water and power place. Woo! Oh boy. Tree. I hit a tree at the top.
At first I thought it was me, because she's like, no, you're not talking to me, I'll talk to you. And I was like, oh shit, like, I did something, you know?
Yeah, things are definitely starting to kind of wind down here. There is, you know, obviously some dual stuff going on over in the expo hall. And some opportunities for people to do kind of the last stuff that they're going to do as far as trying out Rage 2, that sort of thing. Here in the BYOC, you're seeing more and more open spots, tables that are basically abandoned now. Ow. As it starts to thin out.
I really want a steak. Like a big, fat, juicy steak. Pluckers. We should all hit pluckers.
Well, Matt
again.
Well, he did.
Sending me to a different water and power place.
Oh, that's stupid.
This is the first time I've actually gone somewhere different. Every time it sent me to the... Oh, stop. Excuse me. Each of the times it sent me to do this before, it's been back toward the Vinewood Hills.
You, me, and Kelly can all go to Pluckers.
This is the first time it's brought me into the city, like, in a ways.
You can go get Pluckers if you really want.
Let's see. Let's see, where is this? Ah, oh. Take cover. I did not mean to use my... Okay. Uh-oh, gotta reload. Shot his gun and he fell down. There, give him a reason to fall down. Where's the helicopters that are usually attacking? Inbound. Ah. Where'd the helicopter go? Are they... Did they leave? Well, here. That ought to get their attention. Yep. Get lost. He's doing kind of a weird... Actually, it's something very similar to what was done in Saints Row 2. The way that they have the AI flinching so often. Hehe. That killed him. I shot him in the shin and it killed him. There's one more up there. Oh, I think I hit the bar. Oh, no you don't. There's at least one more guy, two more guys trying to flank me. Get me up on top of this ventilation. Yes, come on up. This is more fun than it should be. Where's the one guy? Oh, now he's gonna try and come up. You got the bad one. I received $2,000 for continued good behavior. I think we're down to pretty much trashing everything. I need... That did some weird stuff.
Also, we were sat in the front row instead of like showing the players games on like their rights or the walls way up high. So we sat there and kind of
I feel like I'm still missing something. I think it's that, yeah. It's the armored truck out front. There you go. And one for you. And one more for you. Bye-bye. That still didn't kill it. One more. There we go. Okay, and I need to go and get my supplies, which are up here, for some reason. And more than likely in a beat up old van. Excuse me, folks, I need to come through here. Ankle's hurting a little bit this morning. I've spent just a little bit more time like up to some degree, just getting up and going into a restroom or walking down this aisle or whatever, and I'm feeling it right now. You see me grimace every now and then, it's because of that. There's the beat up van. Move your car out of the way. Take a lesson from Mr. Bean. I'll actually be hanging out here at the hotel for the rest of today, even after QuakeCon ends. I've got a room for the night, so I'm gonna rest and just relax and enjoy it. They both got out of my way. The van's not very fast, but it will ram pretty good. Finishing off a can of orange balls, I decided to go ahead and pick one up while I was at it. I don't think I hit them. That stinks. There we go. I do like my heavy revolver Mark II. Used to be the Raging Bull. The fact that I was able to blow the hood off of that car. Granted, they had already damaged it, but still, I love that. They are... Whoa! Caught some air. Whoop. Hold on, where are you going? That was a weird animation. Where are you going, fellas? Come back. I gotta finish killing you. Oh, they faded out of existence. Wait, there they are. Woof. That might have been a bit much. Oh, they're gonna get in the way now. Why? Woo. It's just struck me the right way. I'm gonna crack open a can of Ball's ginger ale. Less to carry back to my room. I already have a case up there waiting for me. I think I will Well, that wasn't quite what I meant to do, but okay. Still let me check. I was going to check my phone and I forgot what I was doing. I alt-tabbed out instead. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright, back in. I think I'm going to source a vehicle. I'm going to go sell a vehicle and then source one. That should do plenty good. What time is it? I gotta keep an eye on the time. I'm gonna have to have help to get my equipment back to the room just due to what I've been dealing with. I can't carry all this stuff like I normally would. I've got my little cart, but I can't drag it. Whoop, that's not the can I'm drinking out of. Good stuff. Somebody's doing some stuff. Hi. If it'll let me. No, it won't let me. Because I'm supposed to go and try to stop them. What? Oh. Well, I don't want to, though. Delivering a trailer of goods. Steal it. No, you. What? Oh, I guess he's driving by out on the highway. I was like, how is there a trailer moving by right now? I'm out of the range of the business battle. Is that what's going on? A business battle? Give me your car. I probably should have said that before I shot you. Get out. Oh, I picked a sluggish one. I'm tempted to take one of the big rigs just to be doing. Ah, I missed. Damn. Maybe it's just my gun that's doing that. I keep reaching for the wrong soda. Because I've got another can of balls sitting up there. Whoop. Took my eyes off the road too. You can tell there's still quite a few people around. It's kind of the advantage, I think, to them closing at 5 today instead of the way it's been in the past. Teardown began at like noon. So everybody packed up in the middle of the night. Because you couldn't guarantee you were going to wake up early enough to come and get everything. Now that staying until 5, yeah, you could leave your stuff in here, know that you're gonna get up in time. Wait, how did I lost the police? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just driving along and talking about the BYOC and I got away from the police. I did forget about the radio. Thanks, I think your car might be faster. Yet another radio station. It's actually in some ways getting darker just because there's now a gap right over this way that sweeps down 3 or 4 tables worth that's empty, plus a gap right here in the middle of this section that's empty. So there's this wide open empty spot. There's actually quite a bit back behind me still, but over there, the place, if you just looked at that over there, you'd think everybody had left. I went to the wrong place. Am I keeping my stock in here now? Instead of my warehouse? I went to the wrong place. I actually needed to go to my vehicle warehouse so I could sell one before I'd go to source one. I'm the CEO of the company. I can't make decisions. I'm a president. Oh, haven't had that problem in a while. Bit of static. I think it's from the phone being too close to the magnets in the phone, particularly the compass elements. Too close to my speaker wires. Some kind of a, like, I don't know, rip in my insulation or something on my headphones. If I get my phone too close to it, it causes weird crackling and static in my ears. Oop. I was busy turning off the radio. Excuse me. Definitely been at it all week. You can always tell when we get close to the end, you start to feel a little more tired. Energy level starts going down. I'm gonna probably order a pizza and just hang out in the room to some degree. I mean, I may go down and poke around in some of the hotel's nice areas, but not all that much to do in those regards. Not while my legs like it is. I would love to make use of their pool, even that little water park they have up the road that's connected to this hotel. It's just it's not getting into the pool that's the problem, it's getting back out again. Have to take off my boot, get in, and then have my crutches to get back out. Let me see. Who do we have in here? Got a handful of people and they seem to potentially be killing each other, so we'll do a mid-range one this time instead of the top end. Mid-range. I like both of those already. Oops. I don't want to mess with either of those. Here we go. See if we can deliver this one without having a bunch of trouble. There's a bus parked across 2 lanes. This is the same old story. The reason that I'm doing this is because I can't be certain that the people that are in the server will leave me alone. And if I lose this, I won't lose as much as one of those top line ones. Gotta deal with all the traffic on top of all else, all the goober NPCs. It's weird, it changed its mind on where it wanted me to go. Do kind of wish that the GPS would quit doing that sort of thing though. It does complicate matters. Like I said, goober NPCs. That one was just goober me. Ooh.
That was heavy.
Kind of absurd to try and avoid people with these. Because the path that the GPS renders almost seems to be drawn toward all the other people. Like it's taking me all the way up here. I think it's sending me to the to the Tony Stark house. Skidding around. Ooh, still having a few stutters. I will be glad to get back to my 2 monitor setup at home with my rather expensive but ever so nice internet. Makes this sort of thing a lot smoother.
I think I'll be okay.
What would be best for you?
As far as?
There we go. Delivered.
Sooner rather than later.
Cost me 800 and some change, just shy of 900. And now I can go source a new car. Hopefully it'll be a more valuable one. Go through all the notifications this thing gave me. It's not that huge, lady. We've had a lot of sales. Deposit this little bit of cash. Sitting pretty close to making another $1 million. That's a good thing. Wow. Server session is starting to fill up. Not being as finicky as it was the other night, apparently. Where's my stuff here? Waiting on this to be delivered. Don't see anything. Okay. Whoop. I just almost put it back on my speaker. Wonder how long before I forget I put it down there though. Alright, I need to get back to the office so that I can source a new car. And the radio just came on. Yep. Whoops. Got a little loose there. Woo! Oh, come on, come on. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. A little bit of talk about the Doom Eternal reveal going on behind me. That was fun. It was fun to even see that, you know, in person. It showed so much.
I'm gonna sit down and relax for a few minutes.
Whoa. Saw that coming and just couldn't do anything about it. Let's see.
When I tell you to eat shit, it's always good fun, right?
There I go, annoying people again. Namely the NPCs. We're coming up on my turn off. Be a little further up. Yeah, I'll just go through the garage, I guess.
Yes. Shit. No, I haven't.
Buzz office.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that here shortly.
Enter my office, thank you. I wish to do office things in my office. Okay. Sit down. Sit down. Yep. This particular session's about to get really hard to try and do anything practical with. Alright, did get a top range one. Hopefully I can get to it and get on back to my warehouse. Oop, wrong soda again. I keep trying to pick up the one I've got in front of me. Where is it? It is all the way up I think, you know, they didn't show as much new of the Fallout 76 stuff, but they did give us a lot of information that I was kind of glad to hear. You know, especially when it came in, you know, in terms of anti-griefing stuff. And this game's a prime example of they provide so many tools for griefers. I ran that car over. I wonder how many like cars I'll have to fight off this time. Oh, we gotta do the bomb again. Bomb's not as much fun.
And I kept fucking putting my left foot on the fucking brake foot. I did that a couple times.
I must now cruise around for 2 minutes. I think I'm gonna go this way. It is a wide and ugly turn, but honestly, if I want to not crash the car constantly, the highway's about my only option. That's a tight turn. I probably should have gone the other way. I feel like I went too far out, further than necessary. I'm kind of watching for this one turn off because if my time will run down some
Yes.
to where I can actually make that turn cleanly without activating the bomb,
You're fine. I could obviously tell that you had.
might be as good an option as any.
Fine. You're good. You're good.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright, Flex, I'm all packed up.
Oof.
Packed up and good to go.
Gotta get in and out of all the traffic.
Alright.
This is a turnoff I'd like to take. And oh, and then NPC drivers are doing weird stuff.
You have to go to your hotel room first?
Oh, you mean like for my other bags?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Are you in Hill Country?
I can now take it a little slower.
What part of the... Okay, we'll just go to your
We'll
room.
go this way. I'm sure it would like me to go a different route, but I kinda just want to wander this direction. Mostly because I'd already turned down this road. There's no real reason for me to do this. I had already made the turn. Road just keeps going. We'll come up here now. I no longer have to worry about speed, so if I were in any car like normal and not trying to make a delivery, even to my own warehouse, if I weren't worried about damaging the car, I would have just driven over that and gone racing downhill. Is there a way for me to do that? here? Nope. Not over there, there's not. Here, we'll do this. I made this as complicated as I possibly could. Down the hill. Less damage means basically not having to pay as much for repairs. Actually, not having to pay for repairs is a nice thing. Helps increase my profits in the end. It's not that big of a deal. On a car like this, being one that's marked as top line, I could get a $100,000 commission, so I am going the wrong way. You know, for someone who's worried about paying for repairs, I keep doing that. I just start cruising along. Commission? What commission? I can't help it. I get kind of distracted and I start kind of enjoying myself just driving around. It's going to take me through the curvy roads where I'm more likely to run into somebody head on. Case in point. Keep a close eye on. Oh, that was dirty. That was really dirty. That was, as far as I know, just latency or something, but that felt intentional. I know it probably wasn't, but it happened at a really convenient time. I have made it so far without damaging this car yet. The closer I get, the more of a self-imposed challenge it becomes. The more frustrating it is too whenever a car suddenly spirals out of its lane into my own and causes me an unavoidable accident.
Just melted ice, but I'm just gonna sit on the bathtub.
I feel like it's distracting you because you always get hit.
Almost there. I'm a little bit tense now. There we go. Now, if when the time comes I can deliver it as well, it'll be a clean $100,000 commission without any deductions. That'd be nice. I did fully stock this, and that's the whole reason I went ahead and swiped one. I sell one, then I pick up a new one. Sell one, pick up a new one. Keep the warehouse basically stocked. It's worked pretty well. I will admit, on all the tutorials that mention that. Huh? The challenge is over, whatever the challenge was. Yeah. Teardown's about to get pretty wild, looks like. May need to start thinking about it. Because I see a lot of people actually lining up to get out. And in my case, that's not even a thing. It's going to take a while just to get my rig taken apart right here. I bet the lights turn on before too long. That said, I would like to go and do maybe a hostile takeover. Just for fun. Even though I still know I can do better with Sightseer. We'll do the airport again. Altruist camp is kind of a fun one. So, turn it off. Yeah, we'll do the altruists. No, that did not sound right.
Did you get everything on it?
Whoops. No. Ah. Just a whiff, lady, just a whiff. Smell that new armor smell.
Quick shuffles, one of the chairs. Quick shuffles, one of the chairs.
That lady wasn't so lucky. Neither was that guy, I don't think.
Try not to bring many bags. Yeah, that's fine.
Missed a turn off there. Not really worried about it though. Not really sure why it had me turning off there.
It's along the back.
Woo! Oh, somebody's got a MOC. Mine has stayed in my bunker. I haven't brought it out for very much. I did finally get my turrets on the back, so I'm happy about that. Turn. No reason. I just wanted to do that. See if there's a place I can hit. Oh. Kind of slid out of it before I got where I was going. The altruist camp is just so far away. Obviously, you know, that's the idea, but noticed the orange lights that were under the table are being pulled up.
Oh God, what are they doing over there? Amazing.
Oh, don't go off that. Oh. I don't know if I can get my camera out fast enough for that. Nope. I can't. We've already stopped.
By the way, my pop socket totally didn't last very long.
Didn't quite get it out
I got the same one that you got.
in time.
That's because I play with it so much. Yeah, I learned the way to pull it off, and I play with it that way.
The short explanation is they're using a length of orange light that they had run under the table, and it was pretty long, stretched all the way down the length of the table, and it was a part of the, I think, the forums
Am I in your way?
setup,
Sorry.
and
Okay.
the QuakeCon forums specifically, and they like stopped with it partly withdrawn so that they, one of the forum staffers could jump rope with it. Now I'm focusing more on what they're doing down there than on driving. Yeah. Enough systems have gone down, enough people have started coming out that it is getting kind of chilly. My hands are starting to get cool. They keep the AC running really low, and it worked a lot better this year. It actually got really warm last year. Hiya, fellas.
Yeah, the section's been out for like 2 years now. Okay. If it's just right, it'll go back a lot.
Out. Get back in. Good. Now, go to the drop-off. Come and get me, fellas. Woo! Where am I taking this? Other than down the mountain, I'm drifting at this point. Slowly sinking. Just, whoop. There's a police car. Should be some police somewhere up here trying to stop me. There we go. Magically teleporting police. Get out of the way, magically teleporting police. I love this car. Get off my mountain. There. I'll get off the mountain. Somebody exploded behind me. They must have tried to follow me. Whoa. Police car did some funny business there. Come on, Enos. Boss Hog wants you to do the crash just like Roscoe. Excuse me. That is not going to happen. At least not voluntarily. I'm sure I'll hit a pole or something and come to a screeching halt. There you go. It worked. Get out of the way. Gotta deliver the briefcase full of moonshine. I'm sure they won't mind if I break the fence. All of the fence. That was fun. And I think that's probably a pretty good place to end the stream. I am going to try to do some streaming when I get back home, certainly. And I'm going to try to do it more often anyway, but especially I've got, since I've been off, or since I've been injured and on light duty at work, I went ahead and took a full 2 weeks vacation, so I've got some time off this week anyway. So I won't make any promises as to when, because a lot of the times getting back home is half the chore, and getting everything set back up may take a little while, and unpack, all that good stuff. But I am going to try to do some streaming, and I'm going to also try to get some work done on some of the games that I'm hoping to finish up. I think I'm going to start focusing on games a little more. So like Sonic Adventure DX, I'm not super far from completing that. So I may go ahead and start putting a little more focus on it and try to wrap it up rather than having so many games, because I'm playing so many at one time that I'm not necessarily getting finished the way that I probably should. And I know some people kind of prefer, you know, seeing a specific game all the way through to the end first before starting a new one, that sort of thing. So I'm not necessarily going to promise to do that all the time, because I'm largely playing what I feel like playing, but I am going to start maybe sort of focusing on certain ones more until I get them done, that sort of thing. I think aside from that, there's not a lot left to say. I've had a lot of fun here at QuakeCon 2018. I certainly plan to be back in 2019, and hopefully we'll have some fun in the next year as far as the BWL road trips are concerned. I would love to be able to do an LPU challenge and an It's a Spectacle challenge sometime during the course of the next year. And a lot depends just on how things go, what kind of prizes I can get together, that sort of thing. But I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a lot of neat stuff. I'll remind you, we do have space, you know, for our different projects, LPU and that sort of thing. If you want to do the tryout process, certainly hop in our Discord for some details there. If you want to play on the Minecraft server, again, hop in the Discord, let us know so you can be whitelisted. Remember to follow our rules. That's the main thing we ask. All of that said, again, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.